Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. Today on the Black Financial Channel, we're going to talk about how Nvidia stock has gone insane. This stock has gone so crazy that the company is now worth a full $1 trillion. Yep, trillion with a T. This is amazing. This is a part of a massive AI revolution that's happening right now. I'm going to talk to you about this, let you know what I'm seeing, and let you know maybe where you can put some money and make some money in the near future. So anyway, take care. Glad you guys are here. Hit the thumbs up button, and we're going to start on the Black Financial Channel right now. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every single day. Sometimes we do it 10 times a day under the B1 condition. B1 means we are Black first, and we are obsessed with Black excellence. We are obsessed with being the best. We are absolutely committed 188% to being the world leaders in economic intelligence up in this space. Not all Black people will lead the world in economic intelligence, but B1 people are going to lead the world. If you agree with this philosophy, put a B1 in the chat. Let me know about your B1 pride. I want to say good morning to everybody. Shout out your city, Steph Bell, El Hodge Harris. Give me a yes if you can hear me. Let's do a quick sound check. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hisham Allah, Jermaine Trusty, Cheryl Gunn. How are you? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, so let me jump into this. Has anybody been following Nvidia stock and Nvidia's just massive rise to dominance in the AI tech space? Nvidia, as of today, Nvidia has risen to become a $1 trillion company, a $1 trillion company. And I'm gonna put Nvidia stock up on the screen so y'all can just see it. I got to humble brag for a minute and tell y'all I was telling y'all about Nvidia like a year and a half ago. I've been an owner in Nvidia for years. And let me tell you, hey, you know what? Life is good. I might buy my wifey a Porsche off of this. I'm kidding. We don't get flashy like that. But if I wanted to, I could. I could. Why? Well, because Nvidia stock is just kind of dominating the AI space right now. Right now, Nvidia is worth $1 trillion. The stock price had to hit $404 to reach the $1 trillion mark. So their market cap is about right at $1 trillion as of right now. Yeah, exactly. $1.00 trillion. You can see that right there on the screen. And it's mainly because Nvidia just really understood the assignment on the AI thing. Nvidia is in a position where they're not speculating on AI. They're not competing on AI. They're not hoping that they can win the AI race. They're actually building the picks and shovels of the people who are competing in the AI race. It's like if somebody is a fast runner and they get into a race, they might win because they're fast, right? They might win, but they can also lose, right? So a fast runner, like one of my favorite sprinters is a guy named Fred Curley. Fred, if you watch it, I follow you on Twitter. I think he's dope. Anyway, Fred Curley's so fast that every time he steps on the track, he might actually win. There's a good chance he's going to win. But the problem is Fred Curley has competition. He's got Trayvon Bromell, who's super fast. He's got Christian Coleman, who used to be the fastest man on earth. He's got guys like Ronnie Baker that might beat him, right? So Fred Curley is probably going to win, but he may not win. Right? You get what I'm saying? This is the analogy. Follow me. Stay with me. I'm gonna make this point. But so Fred may be the winner that day, or he may not be the winner. But there are some people in this race who are guaranteed to be the winner. Well, who's guaranteed to be the winner? If there's a big race, if the Olympics are on TV, well, the guaranteed winner is, I don't know, let's say NBC. If NBC has already made money from owning the TV rights to broadcasting the race, well, they win no matter who wins the race. Or if you remember in boxing, you had Mike Tyson. Then before that, you had Muhammad Ali. You had all these fighters, Big George Foreman. All these fighters were out there fighting. But in every single boxing match, the guy standing next to the winner 9 times out of 10 was Don King. Don King positioned himself so that no matter who won the fight, he always won the money. Give me a yes if you understand what I'm talking about. So Nvidia is kind of, in some ways, they're kind of like the Don King of the AI fight. In the AI fight, you've got Google against Microsoft, and then Facebook is coming in there. All these companies are coming in there trying to compete, trying to win this AI race. And Google's like, or Nvidia's like, we don't care who wins. We're going to sell chips to everybody. Everybody's going to buy our potato chips, or they're actually computer chips, but it's fun to call them potato chips. And so effectively, this is what they call the picks and shovels model of investing. This is where you're not betting on a speculator. It comes from the California gold rush. You're not betting which speculator is going to strike gold. you're literally selling the picks and shovels to all the people that are showing up trying to strike gold. So it minimizes your risk. It increases your reward, which ultimately leads to $1 billion company. So shout out to crooked crooked guys like Don King, because Don King set the business model that Nvidia is apparently practicing. I'm kidding. I'm sure they don't care about what Don King did, but he was actually a brilliant guy, but he was very crooked. So, God bless him for that. Anyway, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. Stick around. I'm going to give you guys a stock that I like right now that I'm going to invest in that I think is worth taking a look at. Also, if you want to learn how to make money without working, that's what we're all about. Around here, we're about making money without working. That's the final stage of wealth that you want to get to. And so if you want to see a training on how to make money without working, it's totally free. It's on my website. Just go to boycewatkins.com. And don't forget my new book is called The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. It's on Amazon. It's a bestseller. Feel free to take a look at that. All right. So with that being said, so we talked about how Nvidia is the Don King of the tech space. And as I read here, they said that the chip makers shares rocketed last week after it posted quarterly numbers with top and bottom line numbers that significantly beat consensus estimates. Nvidia's gain buoyed other chip makers. So other chip makers are going up because of Nvidia. And in fact, there are some companies that they are predicting to be the next Nvidia, but nobody really knows. But anyway, there's a stock. Actually, I'll give you that stock as the stock that analysts are saying could be the next Nvidia. But let me read a little bit more and stick to the end. I'll tell you the name of the company. I have it right in front of me. All right, so it says significantly, Nvidia's forecast $11 billion in sales for the second quarter of fiscal 2024 alone. The expected sales were 50% higher than consensus estimates of $7.15 billion. So what happened with Nvidia wasn't just that their numbers were good. It wasn't just that they made money. See, this is how stocks work. Stock prices don't just look at what you're making right now. They look at what you're predicted to make in the future. So it wasn't just that Nvidia showed up and said, hey, I know y'all expected us to make this much, but here's the bag, y'all. Look, we actually made this much, right? That's what Nvidia did. That's very impressive. That right there would have pushed the stock price up, quite a bit. What Nvidia also said is, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. Oh, you think this is a lot of money? Wait till 2024. Wait till 2025. So Nvidia basically did what they call they gave what they call guidance. Every company, when they issue their earnings report, gives what they call guidance. They say, look, here's what we see in the road ahead. And because the financial markets are pretty efficient, pretty intelligent, they don't have much incentive to lie. They can't just sort of come out and say something blustery and something that they made up, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make trillions of dollars next year. There are regulations against that. Also, the market has a way. Again, take it from a financial researcher. In research papers, we've confirmed this with mathematics and analyzing data. There is no incentive for them to lie, because if a CEO is known for lying, the market will punish that company for having a CEO who's constantly making stuff up. So if Nvidia CEO were to hop out and do a Diddy, you know how Diddy, anybody ever notice how Diddy goes out and he'll be like, we're gonna buy the Baltimore Ravens, y'all, and then he'll get like 10 million likes on a post because black people think he's really gonna actually go buy the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm the guy sitting back looking like a hater because I'm like, he ain't gonna buy no Ravens. Diddy ain't buying nothing. Diddy ain't gonna buy Ravens. He ain't gonna buy BET. He ain't gonna buy nothing. Right? He might be a part of a group that buys BET, but I can't see Diddy actually pulling money out of his pocket to buy BET. Right? No, but seriously though, like, so think about this, right? Remember when he was saying that he was going to buy the Baltimore Ravens and he never actually did? Well, there's nothing to hold him accountable. There's nothing there to say, hey, you know what? Your stock price is going to go down now because you said you're going to buy the Ravens and you didn't actually buy the Ravens. So you're not really a credible speaker when it comes to your financial guidance. Like, people don't believe you anymore. It just sort of happens. So there's no loss in line. And in fact, there was another rapper mogul-ish guy that actually was in a lawsuit where he literally said, I'm not kidding, this is why you got to stop. Don't get financial advice from rappers. They don't know what they're talking about most of the time. But anyway, he said that in the courtroom, he thought that the testimony was under wraps and nobody would see it. And he said, well, a lot of times when we create a new clothing line, we just lie about how many units we're selling. We lie because we want everybody to think that it's the hottest new thing. So you'll see something and they'll say, oh yeah, we sold $80 million worth of blah 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 jeans. And people will start buying it because they think everybody else wants it, right? That FOMO kicks in, and consumers don't want to be left out, and they want to be hip, and they want to follow. They call that social proof also. So, but CEOs of publicly traded companies cannot really do that. They can't go out and lie. So the Nvidia CEO under oath in a way, from the market, basically said we're expected to make $11 billion in the second quarter of 2024 alone, which was an astronomical jump from the 7.5 billion they were expecting to make. So Nvidia was already killing it. Nvidia was already a great stock. I was already happy to own it. But man, this past week or so, or last couple of weeks, has been just unbelievable. And it's really just speaking to the excitement of watching how the AI race evolves and develops, especially given that the market's on an upward trajectory. If you're not invested now, I really am begging you. I'm begging you for the sake of your family. Like take a little bit of extra money, the amount of money you might spend on fast food, whatever. You don't have to know a lot of stuff. You don't have to have a lot of bread. Bring your bring your uneducated, bring whoever, and get your butt in that stock market. You go to my website, boycewatkins.com. I have a $5 a day investing plan. $5 a day. If you do that consistently, then within one generation, your family will be wealthy. I guarantee it. It works. It's proven. So go to my website, boycewatkins.com. It's right there. Now, I told you guys I would give you the name of a stock that analysts believe could be the next Nvidia. Nothing's guaranteed, but I will give you the name of the stock because I'm going to buy me some shares of this stock too. And the company that people really like, and this is an interesting, okay, is a company called Marvell Technologies, Marvell. What's the ticker symbol for Marvell? Good. Let me see. Oh, they should have the ticker symbol, right? They don't have the ticker symbol. All right, let me see. All right, Marvell, the ticker symbol is let me see here. Hold on. Let me get Diddy off my screen. All right, the ticker symbol for Marvell Technologies is MRVL. MRVL. And what's fascinating to me about them saying that Marvell could be the next Nvidia is that Marvell stock is already killing it. I already own Marvell. Like I told you guys I just buy stocks for fun. Like, some people collect sneakers and stuff. I collect stock. And so Marvell, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Marvell has already in the last 6 months made 37%. So the idea that Marvell has more to run is truly a fascinating idea. I don't doubt it. If you own it for the past 5 years, you could have made 187%. This month it made 59%. This month, the last 5 days it's made 39%. So Marvell, to some extent, is almost like if Nvidia is Michael Jordan, Marvell is Scottie Pippen. But the thing is, instead of having one Scottie Pippen, there are several Scottie Pippens. When Nvidia took off, a lot of the chip stocks or AI stocks took off. Marvell was one of them. There's another company I've talked to you guys extensively about called C3.ai. I'm a big owner in that company. That stock price has just gone in berserk. It's like a problem child now in my portfolio because I use it to make money with my stock options. And it's just kind of been like, it's gone up 114% in the last month. I'll put that on the screen so you can see it. And again, it's not like this is information that only privileged and rich people knew. If you've been following this podcast, we've been talking about this for a while. And so when I see something, I say something and I share it with you. So feel free to take a look at that. Now, by the way, some of you who were coming to the morning stock market class, I want to apologize. I was gonna actually get ready for class, and I kid you not, me and my wife went to breakfast. I don't want to gross nobody out. Hold your ears if you don't want to be grossed out. But I literally walked out of the food was really good. I took the last couple bites because it was so good. I got to the car, and next thing you know, I was just right next to the car. I haven't thrown up for a long time, and I even fly airplanes now, and I've never thrown up in the airplane. But for some reason, something just made me super sick, and I said, I can't do my class. I got to lay down and rest. So now I'm back. I think I'm better. My stomach is kind of back to normal. That's why you see me now instead of seeing me this morning. My apologies for those of you that came to class. If you'd like to join us in class, where you can send me questions, get my stock picks every single week, also get access to all the content material and curriculums you can share with your whole family. It's not like Netflix. You can share the subscription with anybody you want in your family. Feel free to go to boycewatkins.com. You can do a free trial there. I want to remind everybody the All Black National Convention is going to happen October 20th. If you remember last year, we had billionaire Mike Roberts there. We had the CEO of the Air Jordan brand, Larry Miller. He was there. He was actually there with us talking about how he took Michael Jordan's company from $300 million a year to over, I think, $3 or $4 billion a year. You had a lot of great people there that were extraordinary. So this year, we're going to have other smart Black people that are going to help you be smart, Black, and loved. Love is the number one theme of every convention. You will feel loved. You will feel connected. You will have a wonderful time. Anybody who's been to the convention before, say something in the chat so others will know I'm not just making things up. It's going to be in Atlanta at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. There's information on my website, boycewatkins.com, or you can also go to allblacknationalconvention.com. So let me go ahead and put this in here. so you guys can go take a look and decide if you'd like to join us for the convention this year. And I encourage you to get your passes earlier rather than later, because we cap the number of tickets that we sell to 700. We don't want a gigantic convention. We don't want thousands of people. We want it to be like a family reunion. So if you'd like to get passes for your family, feel free to go to allblacknationalconvention.com and take a look at that. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful day. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you go make a ton of money with this. I'm going to go buy some more Marvell technologies, by the way. But what I'm probably going to do is wait for a day where the market dips a little bit so that maybe I could buy it a little bit cheaper. What is the best site to buy stocks? There's all kinds of, places. I use I like E-Trade, and then I buy some stuff on Robinhood. I do most of my options. I sell most of my options off of my Robinhood account just to kind of keep it in one place. And by the way, if you want to learn more about what we do with options in terms of generating income, just go to boycewatkins.com. There's a training there called How to Make Money Without Working, and you can take a look at that. All right, guys. Well, have a good day. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. I will be back a little bit later, and I'll see you soon. Take care now. Peace.